Well, hello. We're starting right in the thick of things, right with a battle with, I don't know, some little kid with a pumpkin on his head and some kind of an evil doll. Well, welcome back to my Earthbound Let's Play. This is episode 6. Sorry, I'm adjusting my seating a little bit. Got cats and things all over the place. But yeah, this is episode 6 of my Earthbound Let's Play. This episode, we're picking up where we left off last time. Our third companion, Jeff, has just joined us. We can, oops, that's not it. Check out his stats. Well, I shouldn't say we're picking up right where we left off. Admittedly, I did go and level up Jeff for a little while. He needed a bit of a boost. But he's in good scrapping shape right now. I think we've got everybody... I did want to do one thing, which I keep hitting the wrong button. And all of our inventory is getting a little full. Yeah, he should be able to make a really good weapon at some point soon, I thought. I don't have his, I know I'd mentioned last time, Jeff has the ability, oh wow, those guys are right downtown. Actually, I'm going to buy a couple of these. I want to fill up my inventory too much. But these are really useful weapons for Jeff. They're single-use attacks, but they're pretty strong. Yeah. Gotta clear out some enemies here. So yeah, we're back in the town of Threed. Ness and Paula have been rescued from... they disappeared. Like ghosts. Ness and Paula have been rescued from the zombies. And now, yeah, we're just kind of... Actually, just kind of chilling out in Threed, trying to figure out what our next step will be. And that next step is going to be dealing with these zombies, because they're a huge problem. Don't have a lot of spare space in the inventory right now, but, we'll deal. So, as I always like to say, thank you for joining me this episode. We're going to have a nice, relaxing time playing a classic RPG, and hopefully it will help everyone just kind of chill out for a while. There's another circus tent there. I wonder if the other zombie defense folks are in there. And oh my god. The tent's gonna kill us all. I didn't check my stats. Hopefully the tent does not kill us all. Yeah, this is I guess like a mini boss. I'm not gonna really use all of my heavy hitters for this fight. How many bottle rockets do I have? Nah, I'm just gonna fight normally. This guy can do a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a ton of hit points. We'll just kind of chip away at him. What else we got? That didn't work very well. Yeah, we just want to keep everyone's... No. Yeah, this guy has kind of limited moveset. But we gotta take him out before he can... Oh, nice. There we go. That's a nice biggin. But we will... whatever, that doesn't matter. If we had been bothering to boost any of our stats, that might have been a problem. I guess Paula's psi points are a little low. Can't remember if I rested at all after I leveled Jeff up, so we may need to do a little bit of that again. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Ugh, like super annoying. Okay. The crime, that's like a blind, like the equivalent of blind status. No, I wanted to... Yeah, there we go. Undo that. And it's pretty effective. It won't really impact Paula at all. Oh, damn it. That doesn't affect status effects, unfortunately. And we can't bring down his defense or anything. Why did... Is it B? Does the second one do that? And I'm just going to keep throwing those lightning bolts at him. There we go. Psi lightning is terrible. There we go. Okay. Like I said, he's not a very difficult fight. He's just got kind of a little bit of HP in there. Oh, nice beefy level up for Paula. That's pretty good. And there should be... Uh-oh. Get out of here, zombies. Dog doesn't say anything. I mean, you know. Okay, jar of fly honey. We don't need this right at the moment, but this is a pretty important item for later. How's everybody's stats doing? That's alright. I'm actually going to go rest up at the inn for a minute. Restore everybody's HP. Oh. It's funny, when the phone rings, you actually have to press, like, the talk button to pick it up. It's the Apple Kid. He's got something for us. That's oddly specific. The Apple Kid is kind of the Deus Ex Machina of this game. Great. Thanks, buddy. You've always got my back. Alright, we'll just wander. Actually... Oh, we can kill these things. Oh. There's the pizza delivery guy. Somewhat of a stereotype. By pure chance, we end up getting... Oh, and then we get attacked by dolls again. That's okay. Yeah, by pure chance, the pizza delivery guy who... Well, I was going to say he was bad at his job, but really, like, that's a pretty... That's a pretty obnoxious imposition. Like, if I was walking around my home city and I saw a pizza delivery car, and I was like, oh, hey, can you just, like, drop this random item off with my friend several times over? I promise it's not drugs. I mean, anybody doing that, it would be drugs. You know, so all things considered, I mean, he wasn't very good at that delivery, but also it wasn't really his job. Grab some money out of the old ATM. Ness's bank account's better than mine. We'll stay at the inn, and you'll probably get to see Jeff's special ability. Maybe. Yep, here we go. Fix the broken iron. Became the slime generator. Not the most important of items, but it's, let's see. I want to go in here, check out the slime generator. So we can kind of paralyze enemies. It's reasonably useful. That's the headline today. Oh yeah, it's still the zombie newspaper. We took out the old boogie tent, which was neither a tent made for dancing nor for nose excavation. but was rather some kind of a demonic possessed tent full of zombies. Alright, so we got zombie paper. And they said we can put it in a tent. Well, I know where a tent is. I'm talking to this guy. I forget which one I need to talk to. I sure am going to use this tent as a trap. Alright, I think... do I have to do it this... I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, it's down. Yeah, I gotta kind of agree with that guy. It's not great. Oh, you know, I think we gotta stay at the inn again. Well, after we... Wow, these people are very unconcerned with this violent trick-or-treater. He's kind of got a, it's that Sam from Trick or Treat thing going on, but this game predates Trick or Treat by several decades. That's everyone's stats right now. Is anybody close to a level up? Oh, yeah, right. I'm gonna just go fight one more enemy before we rest, because I want to get Jeff his level up. I'd rather fight somebody around downtown than out in the graveyard. So yeah, we're not done with Threed yet, but we're about to head out for a little while. Oh, come on. Where are the enemies? This town's supposed to be under attack by zombies, but there's none here. It's, so we've got our 3 party members now, and it is a little bit of a while before we get a 4th party member. This is kind of our core gang for a bit. And it's a pretty balanced team. This is kind of what the, oh my god, why are there no enemies around? Just need to fight one guy. There's a butterfly, which I don't really need. This gang is pretty similar to the original Mother or Earthbound Zero gang, whatever your preference is. The 2 Psy wielders, and I just saw enemies there. Oh, there's one. I thought that fly was just representing that hole was smelly. Perfect. I'm pretty sure that guy gives at least 17 experience points, so there we go. Nice offense boost. A little bit of an IQ boost so he can fix more stuff. Yeah, I definitely don't... So the original Earthbound, and I'm sure everybody knows this, came in this like massive box with a strategy guide with it, which I did get when I was a kid. And I still have that guide, and I still, even though I know the game pretty well, I still usually have the guide with me when I'm playing, just because there's certain things like Jeff's IQ level when he can fix certain gear that I don't have memorized. Sorry. And also, it's just like a really cool guide. I don't know if there's anywhere online where you can really look at it. But it's very cleverly made. Oh, we get a little cutscene here. Here they come. They're coming up out of the ground. Although, like I said last time, the zombies are really more like a gang than like any kind of... Yeah, see, this is the important part. Those 2 jerks moved out of the way. So we can keep going with things. Oh, even the dog went in. Yuck. Nasty zombie dog. Well, no repairs for Jeff. Phone's ringing. He might say the same thing. Or he might actually... Yeah. That's fine. Alright, we have to go back to the tent and inspect our grim handiwork. Grim though it may be. There's our crew. Yeah, it does. I was just about to comment on that. A little weird. Oops. Let's see if this kid says anything new. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, there they are. Yeah, I can't tell if the ones that are not real humanitarian there. The zombies, I mean, they're bad, obviously, but they just seem kind of hapless. Yeah, it's a little creepy, buddy. I can't tell if I've never been sure if the ones that are not responding are actually, like, dead, he says in parentheses, or not. Alright. So, as you saw, the important thing was we cleared out the zombies from in front of that. I really kind of want to get through here without having to fight much. And I certainly don't want to fight any of those ghosts. I mean, we'll end up having to fight some stuff, certainly down in the tunnels. But yeah, these two guys are gone, so we can get through here now. This is our next destination. So we have well, we've sort of rescued 3. We've freed them. Oh, and here come the zombies. So the dogs, if I'm remembering correctly, are actually... Well, I'm going to use a little bit of psi to soften these folks up. The dogs are actually a bit stronger than the regular zombies, if I'm remembering correctly. I may not be. Did something mysterious. Yeah, the regular zombies, they're not, at this point of the game, they're not really much of a threat. But I don't want to get back attacked by any of these folks. The dogs hit a little bit harder than most of the other enemies, but still not a huge threat at this point. Really, the more annoying thing are the ghosts, which I haven't finished editing the last episode yet, so I don't know if we've seen what's really annoying about the ghosts. That they can possess you, and then you get like a little ghost that follows you around and attacks you and takes up time in combat. It's just all around irritating. Nice. Actually, we can probably eat some of those skip sandwiches. Whee! Now we move a lot faster, which really doesn't matter for this area of the game. I'm gonna fight these guys just solo. 2 zombies shouldn't be much of a threat. We'll throw out another little psi fire. It does a decent amount of... that's annoying. Alright, whatever. Stop missing, Ness. You're our main person. There we go. Put that zombie down. They crumble to ash. They're some of the few enemies that don't just like... Oh yeah, I gotta heal up Paula. I feel like I thought there was some kind of ooh, that is very good, and I'm gonna pass it along to Paula because she's the one who really needs the most defense boost. Not a huge boost, but every little bit helps with her. She's the one who's most likely to go down from an errant attack. Oh, crap. Well, we got a back attack at least. Let's see if we can take out a couple of these ghosts first, because their possession attacks are pretty irritating. We've still got a little ways to go before town, so I don't want to waste all... at least we're dealing good damage. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this thing before it... Okay. That's not the bad attack. It's just the annoying one. Damn it. Well, now we've got a little buddy that's going to follow us around for the next little while, causing irritation. And I think we have to... I don't think that... Well... Yeah, so you can even see him. It's dark in here, so it's a little tricky to see. But, he's kind of circling. Oh, yeah, there's a mini-boss here. What's everybody's stats look like? I forgot about this little guy. He's not super difficult. There's a couple more of these things that we have to fight later. The old mini-barf. Alright. I know I keep saying freeze works well, and then it doesn't. Yeah, more wasted attacks. Alright, let's see. Try another thunder attack. And actually, I'm going to use Jeff's... Oops, no, I don't want to shoot the big bottle rocket. I'm saving that one. Perfect. Nice. You can kind of stun lock enemies that way, so that's pretty useful. It doesn't always land, obviously, but it can... and this guy's not super problematic. Ugh. That should... Oh, wow. Oh, come on. Alright. Just kill him quick. Quick. Oh, that was close. So, you get to see... that's pretty annoying, too. Well, let's go through this level up. Oh, that was a little bit... that was a little bit dicey, but you did get to see, as long as you finish the battle before somebody dies, they'll emerge unscathed. But that would be annoying, because we would have had to drag poor dead Paula through this next area till the next town. So here's where this guy's giving us a little hint. So remember we found that fly honey in the trash can inside the circus tent. Well, this guy's implying that fly honey... Well, yeah, just does not imply. He comes right out and says it. Well, now he's dead. But we need to heal up Paula. And then we need to get the hell out of here. Can this guy cure my ghost? No. He'll sell us things. La-di-da. Alright, so we're heading to Saturn Valley. Oh, good. This is useful. Now, stop running away. You can see the little ghost a little bit clearer. The ghost's attacks are not a huge problem. What's more annoying, as you might have noticed during that battle, is he can stun you for a turn. Which, during boss battles, or mini-boss battles, is particularly irritating. I'll pass that on to Paula. Inventory's getting a little full. There's usually a lot of enemies out here, so I don't know. I guess the game's taking pity on us, or they're just all waiting right ahead. Oh, yeah, we made it all the way to Saturn Valley with nary an incident. Lucky us. We'll pass that along to Jeff once we've freed up his inventory a little bit. Those things are going to attack us. So now we'll get to see, well, almost a little bit further, one of the more iconic destinations of Earthbound, which is Saturn Valley, which is mainly inhabited by Mr. Saturn, which, yeah, there it is. That is a Mr. Saturn. They're kind of a collective group. They don't really have a lot of individuality. And they all talk in that funny font, which you'll remember from when we were in Happy Happy Village. There was that one house that wouldn't open up, and somebody was talking like this. So, ostensibly, there was a Mr. Saturn living inside. And as they say, they are all Mr. Saturn. All and every one. I think this is the doctor, right? Dr. Saturn. Yes, please. Yes, and get rid of this stupid ghost. Yay. See, they have socialized medicine here in Saturn Valley. You don't have to pay anything. They just see that you're suffering and they heal you like a real humanitarian. Many, many. Less and less. Well, as we'll find out soon, that is not their fault, really. Oh, they have an inn that's, like, free as well, so we can... Does Jeff have all his junk in his inventory? We got broken air gun, broken pipe. What's everybody's stats at? IQ of 19. So this is a good time to just repeatedly stay here and get Jeff to fix all of his broken stuff without having to spend a ton of money. Because he doesn't always do it, and the higher his intelligence, the more likely he is to fix something. Like, there's certain thresholds that he won't fix things beneath those thresholds, but yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. That's good, because that should give him a nice big attack boost. No. Something's better than nothing, I guess. What else? We have the broken pipe. I may send that away for the time being. Yeah, I'm actually going to dump a bunch of stuff out of my inventory right now. So we need to free up some space. Yeah. I do. Yeah, Saturn Valley and the Mr. Saturns are kind of an iconic Earthbound thing, and they also show up in, I don't know if they're in Mother/Earthbound 0. I believe I can. All right, let's see. We want to take... let's get rid of the skip sandwich. We'll sell the toy air gun. Maybe we don't need to get rid of as much stuff. We can probably get rid of the bad key machine for the time being. I don't think we need that for right now. If we do, I'm going to really regret unloading that, but... Rolling the dice. Let's see. I guess we can sell some of this stuff, too. There's the broken pipe. Yeah, I don't think we really need that right now. Alright. That's good. That clears up a little bit of space. And then we can... There's a store around here somewhere. Must be up above. And there's some guys that give out some freebies, too. Oh, alright. That stuff's pretty useful, but, oh, this guy's giving a little bit of a tip. So there's something that I will definitely be skipping over in the recording, but to get into the next dungeon, well, I'll explain when we get there. This guy's explaining some of the dangers ahead. I know I missed an item back there, by the way, too, but I wanted to clear out my inventory first. There's a shop around here. Is it this one? They sell some pretty good stuff. Yeah. I want to sell some of this junk in my inventory first. Get rid of the copper bracelet, which we don't need anymore. And then we can sell... Let's see, Jeff's gun, I think, the toy air gun. Alright, I think we can... Is there anything else I want to get rid of? I like how he says sell things at me. It's some kind of attack. Yeah, no, that's pretty good, so these guys have some good gear. Yeah. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. So some of the unusual weapons, the slingshots and the yo-yos and things, will have a higher attack rating. But conversely, they have much lower accuracy. So to my mind, it's actually better to just use the regular weapons. All right, what do we need? So 2 of those, that's like $1,200. Another 200, 1,400, and 2 great charms. So we need $2,200. And this guy sells, I think, consumables, which I don't think we need any of. Ooh, gross peanut cheese bar. Well, I suppose somebody might need it. Oh, this is their version of the teller machine. And actually, we don't really need $2,200 because we'll be selling some of our stuff. That's probably more than we'll need. So let's quickly equip our team, and then we'll move out to the next destination. Alright, I'm actually going to pause the recording while I'm doing that, because you don't need to see me waste time with buying and selling junk, so I'll be back momentarily. Okay, that takes care of that. So, we'll just finish chatting with everybody here, and then we should be able to just head on to our next destination. Yeah, we know, behind the falls clearly is where the problem lies. So, as you're gathering, there have been kidnappings in Saturn Valley. These poor individuals have been being stolen away from their companions by the aforementioned Master Belt. Oh. No, this might... No, I'm definitely going to unload some of this stuff. Yeah, we need to have some room in our inventory before we go into the next area. I don't know if there are many robot enemies in the next area. Oh, you know what we can do? Use this. We can sell off. The for sale sign is very, very useful. That thing we can get rid of. I just want to make sure I've got a little bit of room in the inventory. Alright. Make one more phone call, store a few more things, and then it's off to the next dungeon. the Mr. Saturns are both adorable and deeply off-putting. They're weird, kind of old man whisker face, but they're kind of Kirby-esque size and shape. They kind of, you know what they kind of look like? They kind of look like if Kirby ate Zippy the Pinhead from the newspaper comic strips. Alright, let's unload some of our stuff. You know, I never really use these sudden guts pills. They're useful in the sense that they give you a big boost in your guts right away, which impacts your ability to survive attacks and also your critical hit rate. But I don't know. I'd rather just focus on killing things. You know, wasting a lot of time. We don't need the exit mouse. The next dungeon is fairly straightforward, and once we get through, we'll just be heading right out the other side. So we shouldn't need that too much. I don't remember there being robot enemies in the next area, and I know I'm going to regret getting rid of this, but the rest promoter is like a damage item that you can use against robots. I just don't remember there being any robotic enemies in the next area, but as I said, I'm sure I'm going to immediately regret that decision. Alright, that should be enough space to get us through the next area, and we'll be using, you know, healing items and things too. So, oh, look at this. Now we're going to get... when we're not proceeding towards healing, but when we're proceeding towards a dungeon is when we're going to get absolutely mauled by enemies. These guys are kind of fast, if I remember correctly. They have... they can quickly dodge attacks, and they always attack first. Drop some good experience, though, at least. Yeah, so we'll be using up some of our inventory in the next dungeon, so we don't need a ton of room, but there's some good stuff ahead. I just want to make sure that we don't miss anything. It's always irritating, especially when you're in like a main dungeon and you have to leave stuff behind. There's really only one enemy, and it's fairly close. We're fairly close to the next dungeon. There's one type of enemy that I'd prefer to not run into, which there are these alligator things that are very, very strong. So hopefully... perfect. Hopefully we can avoid them, and if not, hopefully we can kill them quickly before they wreck us. Yeah, there were absolutely no... of course. No enemies on the way out, but... Ooh, this is a bit of a nasty fight. Those red antoids are similar to the black antoids from earlier, except they are much stronger. Oh, that took care of him, no problem. Okay. Maybe I oversold it a little bit. But you're probably noticing it. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Yeah, that's not super useful. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that right now. Secondhand sugar packet. Yeah, because I don't know if the croissant... I think I mentioned before, so you can get condiments, which are kind of like healing assist items, where if you use a food item, you'll automatically use the condiment as well. If the condiment is good, it will give you a big... Like if you ate... I don't know, like a donut. I don't even think they have donuts in this game. But if you had a donut and then you use the sugar packet, theoretically that's like helping things. So it would make the donut better. But if you ate like a taco and you had the sugar packet, it might actually make the taco restore less HP. Alright. Ran all the way out into the wilds just so he could spend $1 on a used sugar packet. Alright, well actually this was... Oh, there's the fuzzy pickles, man. But this was an easy run. Usually there's a lot more enemies in the way. So long, buddy. Alright, let's get in here. Talking to... Alright, where's... Alright, it's... There we go, okay. Alright, well, we actually have to sit here for 3 minutes. I'm not going to make you do that, so I'm going to pause the recording. Alright, we did it. We outweighted them. That was actually kind of nice. I was able to take a bathroom break and change my drinks over. Yeah, you just have to sit here and wait. Alright, now we're in Master Belch's fortress, and we've mostly got these little guys to fight again. I did. Oh, this one, I guess, leaves us alone. Ah, these fellows. These things are actually great to fight because they're incredibly weak and they give good experience. So whenever we run into these things, it's good, and they often attack in very large numbers, which is awesome, as opposed to a lot of the other enemies that are in here that are genuinely nasty. Let's see, oops. Now, the zombies aren't too bad. I think these are the boosted. Yeah, these are the slight... Oh. Where the heck did the third one come from? Anyway, these are the upgraded models. A little bit tougher than the last one, but still not much of a challenge. You know, they can do status effect stuff, and... yeah. But, relatively minor problem. There's also... I'm going to use a little bit of psi in here, which I want to save that for the boss, but also there's a few spots in here where if we're lucky we'll get to restore our psi points. I'm gonna kind of count on that because otherwise we'll have to take things a little bit slower. Nice. Those are good. I'm throwing those all right into the boss's face. Here they come. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them this time. Oh, no, just 3. Like I said, not a problem though. Foppy. Just rake in that experience. That's a lot. It's a great place to build levels, actually. We might want to kick it around here for a little while. More of these things. I think they do have like 1 or 2 attacks that can be kind of problematic, but in general, they're no big deal. We do have to fight a few of those little gooey fellows in here, though, like the guy that greeted us at the door. They won't all be quite as naive. So we do have to take out a few of those guys, which, as you noticed, can be a little problematic if you're not careful. All right, I think there's another. Yeah, go down some treasure chests down here. I'm trying to enunciate a bit more when I talk. I know I have kind of both Paul and I have. Whoa. Oh my. Okay, that's a bit. 2 rows too. It's annoying. What's the... Sci-Fire 1 should get the job done. 2 rows of zombies. Don't do a ton of damage, thankfully. I think there's a couple of the upgraded dogs in here too, which those are a little yucky. You're starting to see too now that we've got an actual like team together. Combat is a little more. I don't know if efficient is the word, but we can make a little bit more headway quickly. Okay. So these capsule things are kind of the equivalent of what are the seeds in Dragon Quest. They give everybody a permanent stat boost, and the IQ capsules we want to all give to Jeff because, as I mentioned, he can, when his IQ is higher, he can like make stuff for us, including that laser, which he can make a pretty good, I think it's a weapon for himself. So we want his IQ as high as possible. Let's brawl with these things. So he can start fixing equipment sooner, because he can give himself some nice boosts with different things. There's a that's good. That would have been a little annoying if they drained our psi points. There's an item that he'll get the next town or so, I think. That you can. It takes a little while to upgrade, but it will allow him to do a, no-cost repeated attack on. Wow, we're just flying up in levels here. This place rules. Another IQ boost for him. Will allow him to do a fairly regular, repeated multi-enemy attack during every battle, which makes him very, very good for just kind of clearing out fights like these. So that's something that we definitely want to get him ASAP. But it's a little ways ahead still. I know this place seems like it's really easy. I feel like I've been really making everything sound very doom and gloom, and then it doesn't end up being that bad. Which is great. I mean, this is a wonderful run through this game. Do these guys fight us? No. Can we talk to these little guys? I don't think we can. Oh, no, we can. Okay. Yeah, so you see they're sadly enslaving poor Mr. How are these guys even doing anything when they don't have any hands? I say guys. I shouldn't say guys. These beings. Pretty sure the fellow over by the ladder is going to be a mini-boss. But we're almost to the end anyways, so a little bit further to go. Oh, he didn't even talk to us or anything. Slimy little pile. Alright, gonna hit this guy with a little bit of psi. Because I don't want them to cause problems for us. Perfect. Oh, great. Nice and easy. Alright, do we want to go up here? Yes. Because I think there's some items up here. Ugh. That's alright, the flies aren't so bad. And actually, well, we can... Mostly bad flies. Alright, I think we can use... this. No, it didn't even kill them all. Jeez. I'm running out of uses for this stuff. That's alright. Clear out these guys. Clear out the slimy little pile. Hopefully this fight goes as smoothly as the last one did. As this fellow said, not quite as smoothly. Let's just wrap this up before he can cause more problems. Psi attacks are not influenced by accuracy, so we can quickly dispatch him. As he made clear, he was the one that sent the zombies to Threed, so we definitely don't like that fellow. Let's see what we got. Good, and now we're actually going to use that for her because she needs to boost her vitality a little bit. Yeah, like the seeds in Dragon Quest, usually there's... I'll pass that over to Jeff, because I think that's one of his machines. And that's just a healing item. And kill some more flies. We can use the insect spray. Does she have one, or is it Jeff now? We definitely had at least one more. Well, she doesn't have it, so we'll throw some fire at them. Does Jeff have it? Yeah. If he gets his attack off, nope. No, we've essentially wasted the insect spray, but whatever. I'm not really going to be using it for... As you can see, I mean, we ideally want that item to clear out these folks. It's not quite able to do that. Nice. Nice big HP boost. More of those. Ah, perfect. Yeah, let's fight some more of these guys. Clear out these fellows to get a little bit more experience. So if Ness just gained a level, they should all be pretty close too. Yup. Oh, great. That's fantastic. So Jeff must be pretty close then, too. We can take those guys out and get a little... Oh, 17 experience again. That's a little coincidental. Didn't even have to fight him. That's good. Oh, great. That's excellent for him. That's a huge boon. Alright, what else we got? We're basically at the boss, and I don't... Yeah, they're at a point now where it will take a few fights for these guys to... here we go. Let's just check everybody's stats first. Ness is a little bit low, actually. Everybody else isn't, but this has been, again, like my run through Peaceful Rest Valley, this has actually been one of my smoothest runs through Belch's factory. I didn't even really comment on the fact that this is really kind of a different area than where we've been before. Every place else has been pretty, Alright, we're gonna see if we can get one more butterfly to, top off Paula. And I think there is one more little guy that's gonna attack us first, which is annoying, but, that's okay. Who's got the, just want to see who has the fly. Ness has it. I'm going to give it to Paula. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Paula. She usually acts first, so... I think there's one more mini-boss that we have to fight before the main boss, which is a little annoying, but I'll try to dispatch him as quickly as possible. Even Paula's able to really work these guys over now. Like I said, this has been a very smooth run through this factory. What the hell just hit me? Okay, let's deal with this guy first. Unload him. We'll use a little bit of Psi. Good. Great. Again, going very, very well. Oh, there's this guy too. Oh, that wasn't even the one that I was talking about. Alright, use a little bit. She's got a bunch of bombs in her inventory, which I will probably try to use during this fight so we can get some Yeah, see, that guy hits a lot harder. Alright, now hopefully I can just kind of squeak through the door before any of these things attack. Go, go, go. There he is. Alright, let's see. Let's heal up Jeff a little bit. There's the man himself. Alright, let's do this. This burp sounds so nasty. All right. So now this can be a genuinely difficult fight, but I think we'll be okay. Checking my inventory, making sure. And I'm going to use the sudden guts pill. I never use those things, and this is one of the more major fights. So, but the first thing I'm going to do is use this jar of fly honey, and I'm also going to shoot this big bottle rocket right into this guy's face. Perfect. What? Alright, well, he shouldn't be able to act when he's getting bothered by he should be distracted by the fly honey. But I guess maybe if he had a move queued up already. It's annoying that he's nauseous. We might want to heal that, but I'm going to focus on trying to kill this guy quickly. Oh, great. Great, great. Oh, wow. We didn't even need the fly honey. I should have saved it. There's another fight late. Wow. You know, viewers, I'm gonna say I feel like you're all my lucky totems on this run, because this is going really well. Other than that, Ness is like puking everywhere. Not really. We kind of obliterated you. Oh, there it is again, the Mani Mani statue. Ugh. Well, that's the end of him, and I'm gonna heal up my nausea. There we go. I wish I could use psychic abilities to cure my nausea. Hold on one second. Just gotta check one thing here, because I feel like I missed something. Guess not. Alright, off we go. Well, we did it, and that went super easy. The big bottle rocket does make a big difference, and the fly... Stop burping, you weirdo. Yeah, that can be kind of a tough fight, but we really worked that guy over. No, we're not, actually. We're in great shape. We barely used any resources. It didn't even hit us. Alright. Going hot spring, wash barf. He didn't even get us. We're indestructible. Oh, and you see, we're back in Saturn Valley. We're all restored. We can wash off in the hot springs. Yay, we healed up. Say anything? Alright. We're going to drink coffee, and this is one of the more notable... This is a cutscene in Earthbound. You get this text scroll where it talks about what you've done so far. There's, I think, one more of these, if I'm remembering correctly, fairly late in the game. Just as like a little catch-up. Pokey, the worst person in your neighborhood. I do love this music too, and it is just a very contemplative piece. Just let you all kind of soak in this for a minute, and we'll wrap up. And even pretty. I mean, obviously somewhat sexualizing the female characters, but they did list all of her other traits before her attractiveness, so there's something there. Maybe. There's a few other tough points, but Peaceful Rest Valley is pretty rough. Well, we should, right? We should have faith that good will triumph over evil. I know it can sometimes feel like these days that's not the case, but, listen to Earthbound and try to be a little more optimistic. It's good advice. And there's our charge. I mean, we kind of heard from Belch that Foreside is under threat of Giygas next, so from the Mani Mani statue, which we really should have smashed up back in Happy Village, but hindsight being what it is. It's awfully nice. Alright. Well, that was fun. We did it. We're not going to talk to him again because... here he comes again. If you talk to this guy again, not the Fuzzy Pickles guy, but the little coffee Mr. Saturn, you can see that scene again, and there's no way to skip it, so if you goof up and say yes to him again, you wind up having to sit through the whole thing. Excuse me, got the hiccups. It's good audio quality there. Alright, what's this say? I think this is the cave that... oh, that's right. There's like another dungeon here that we have to deal with. But you know what? We've been going for an hour. We will deal with that dungeon next time. Yeah, and all the guys are back. Guys, whatever these things are. All the Mr. Saturns have returned. Oh, and actually we need to get our free present from this individual who promised it earlier. Nice. Ooh. Nice, he gave us 3 things, including a Mr. Saturn coin, which I think that's armor? Whoa. Alright, we'll give that to Paula. But we will give that to Paula off-air because it's time to wrap up the episode. So thank you all for keeping me company on this journey, as usual. You've been great luck because we've been tearing through some of these things. Today we made excellent progress. But anyway, I hope you've had fun. I hope this has been relaxing and enjoyable. And I hope you will join me again next week for episode 7. But until then, I've been Mike with Team Brothership, and I hope you have a great week. See you real soon.